I'm trying to not make the picture look blue, because if you've noticed in my last few unboxings, it looks blue. But I think it's like reflecting the blue from the walls. I'm trying to make it look like a normal colour as opposed to just blue. Whatever. If I'm blue, I'm blue. I'm hoping that I don't look horrendous. I have had a haircut, so my very talented hairdresser, who absolutely adores my hair, and actually as someone who does not get complimented like ever, I love it. Because my hair is incredibly thick and my hair is very styleable. That said to my parents, actually I don't love my hair because it's too thick. It's very, very hot. In the summer, I drench of sweats and it grows incredibly quickly. Also, as soon as I get out of the shower, within minutes it's dry. And I only have a very limited window to work with for styling. It looks a bit bed hairy today because I have woken up a few hours ago, but still. Anyway, let's start today's ramen talk. So today is I never remember the number, I'm pretty sure it's 17th. Yes, it's the 17th ramen talk. And also you might be noticing that I am not speeding up the videos anymore. First of all, I did it with the 2 guest videos that I did with my sister. I didn't speed up the video because like you want to hear the music, don't you? So I'm not going to speed up the videos anymore. Not forever. I just think that I need to figure out a better way of doing it, because after listening to advice, you cannot understand what I'm saying half the time. So I either need to crack down on captioning, or I need to find a better way of doing sped up videos, because I love doing them. What I might do is, because I do want to get into more comedy stuff in the future. And I think I might use TikTok for that. Whoa, TikTok, okay. Yeah, TikTok. And I'm really thinking like soon I might post my first TikTok video. I don't know. Today's ramen is, I should have brought it actually. Hang on. Is the same brand as the garlic one I had. Okay. Garlic one I had, but this is the, can you shush? This is the chili sauce flavour. Chili sauce. Now, if we compare it to the UFO one I had, because I also bought a garlic and chili flavour of that, which they were out of this world delicious. If you compare it to that, the garlic one was lovely, and the garlic one for this brand tasted pretty much the same. And the spicy one was absolutely delicious, but it wasn't spicy, as in like, not deathly spicy. So I'm really, really hoping that this is the same, and this is probably not going to be deathly spicy. I did get a bit of the sauce on my finger, and it did burn slightly, but that might just be because I have a cut. So this is the ramen. I didn't this time. I didn't put in, oh, I've done this thing where it's conglomerated into one big pile of this. I didn't put in any spring onions because I'm pretty sure there's already some in here. Maybe not. It doesn't smell that spicy either. It smells quite soy saucy, if that's the right word. One of the sauce packets was bright red and one of the sauce packets was black. So like they were chunky sauces as well, they were thick. So let's give it a go. It doesn't smell overly spicy either, so that's good. One word, I do not like these containers. Actually I do, I like the pots better. You can like dig deep in there, it doesn't fly about all over the place, especially with the soupy ones. These ones I like the square, but they're not deep enough in my opinion, because the ramen just slops out all over the sides. So that might just be me terrible using chopsticks, but still, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, look at that. Something wrong here. There's no spice. What's going on? Right, okay. I'm really confused because this tastes identical to the garlic one. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes identical. And there is nada spice hitting me at all. I have a very high spice intolerance, so for all I know, it might be spicy, I just can't feel it. However, I have had spicy things such as the samyang chicken ramen that are deathly spicy, that I can feel the spice. It's nice though. I'm obviously going to eat it all. I need to learn to slurp. I don't get how people who eat ramen, like Korean idols and stuff, how do they slurp it without it going everywhere? I don't get it. I think they use more of the like a noise, but I'm not into making mouth noises when I'm eating, so so yeah. Okay, anyway, let's have one bite. I am going to get this out right now because I could sit here and talk about this thing for hours. And that's the abortion law that's being passed in the US right now. I'm going to say one thing that I think encompasses the entirety of this topic. The only person who should be making laws and decisions about a woman's body, and particularly a woman's ability to carry a fetus, is the woman. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but my sister's hasn't changed, but my Twitter has changed, and we now have a For You page. Not gonna lie, it's TikTok, isn't it? It's TikTok. I think one of these days, someone's just gonna buy up every single media platform and like make them the same. And I think that'd probably be Elon Musk, since he's bought Twitter now. Not exactly sure why he's bought Twitter, but since he's bought Twitter, do we think he's going to buy up Facebook and all the other ones? To like, because they're all becoming the same, aren't they? They're all becoming like TikTok. So, I wouldn't complain because I love TikTok. Absolutely love TikTok. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm not too sure why we've now got a For You page, but I mean, I've checked it out and it's, as I said, it's the same as TikTok, so I think I'll just stick to TikTok in the future. The Met Gala was recently. Let me start by prefacing that I don't actually know what the Met Gala is. I mean, obviously it's an event. I don't really think anything happens at the Met Gala. What is the Met? I need to look it up. What is the Met Gala? The Met Gala, or Met Ball, formerly called the Costume Institute Gala, or the Costume Institute Benefit, is an annual fundraising gala. It's a fundraising gala. There we go. Let's give it some purpose, because, like, let's be honest, everyone just thinks it's a bunch of celebrities dressing up in the weirdest costumes in the world and just standing on those stairs. For the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City. Right, okay. So not a really needy cause then. But so this year's theme was Gilded Age. Apparently this is the period from roughly 1870 to 1890 marked by economic excess, industrialisation and everyday grandeur. For society's upper stratosphere at least. So, okay, the rich people then. And the looks this year. I know nothing about fashion. I couldn't give a toss about fashion. But I like to check out the pictures because I like to have a laugh. So obviously Kim Kardashian wore Marilyn Monroe's famous dress, and let's be honest, Marilyn Monroe looked better in it. Also, did you see that Marilyn Monroe documentary? Sad. Also, I think the looks to mention are Cara Delevingne. She was topless, right? She had nothing on. She didn't have any top on, just some like nipple pads, correct? That's the thing, isn't it? Some of the dresses were really beautiful. What's with the snapbacks, like the hats, baseball caps? Nicki Minaj, and I think was it one of the Kardashians or the Jenners or something wore a hat. Okay. For some reason, the men keep turning up in skirts. I mean, you do you. I am going to judge you for it because it's online and it's pictures and it's unusual fashion, but you do you. I guess it's Kylie Jenner who wore the nice dress with a veil and stuff. I did like Blake Lively's dress. I thought she was good in that. Right, what is Bad Bunny's outfit? I'm sorry, what was he wearing on his head? What is that? I don't understand this outfit. Okay? Don't get it. Oh yeah, and like there was like weird like wellies. The Wellington boots is what we call them wellies in this country. Riz Ahmed wore some wellies. Well, I think they're boots, but let's be honest, they look like wellies. And who else was it? Someone else wore this really weird outfit. Also, why was Hillary Clinton there? Cody Smith McPhee, I don't know who that is, wore some jeans, some boots, a top, like a shirt, and then some red rubber gloves. But he looks like he's just had his hand up a cow's arse. So, guys, this week, well, actually, by the time this video is up, by the time this video is up, it'll be the final. This week is Eurovision. I'm dead excited. This year it's been held in Turin, in Italy, because I won last year with Måneskin. I wonder how many rock music things there will be. There is 40 countries. There was 41, but obviously Russia, for obvious reasons, has been kicked out. And guys, this has never happened before. So you know how everyone hates us, like, because we're like enslaved and everyone in the British Empire, blah blah blah. Well, we're the fourth pick this year. We're fourth in the list of odds for who's going to win, which means we're the fourth most likely to win. Obviously, the first one is Ukraine by like a large percentage, because let's be honest, they could just send nothing and they'd still win because everyone loves Ukraine at the moment, rightly so. Italy's then second, Sweden, because Sweden just seems to never do any bad songs in Eurovision, and then us. We've got that TikTok person, Sam Ryder, and I don't hate the song because I've heard the song. I don't hate it, but like it's not me. It's not for me. But I'm going to overlook that because we're fourth in the running. So I'm really excited about that. That's never happened before. And also this year, I don't know if you know, but the American Song Contest was debuted, hosted by Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg. They have kind of tweaked it a bit, and honestly, I haven't watched any of it, but honestly, I don't think it works. For me, it doesn't work. Because there are 50 US states, 5 territories, and Washington DC. I don't know why they've separated Washington from Washington DC, competing. So that's 56. I've listened to every single song. I like 4. Now, usually in the normal Eurovision, I like, there's like 40 to 45 acts competing, and I will like about 10 of them. Like, I'll like a few, like, enough to put them on my phone, but I'll like about 10 songs-ish. That's the general rule of thumb. I like 4 out of the 56. So I like Iowa's, Georgia's, California's, and Oklahoma's. You're probably thinking, wow, for once you're not talking about K-pop. You are incorrect, because the person representing Oklahoma with their song Wonderland is none other than K-pop idol Alexa, because she's from Oklahoma. So, and Alexa's one of the favourites, so, you know. However, the reason why I think it doesn't really work is because about 75% of the songs were country songs. I'm not like the biggest fan of country music, but the reason why Eurovision is so attractive to people, one of the reasons, is because Europe has a very, very vast and different cultures. It has loads of different cultures in each country. Each country is like completely different. And you get 40 odd completely different songs. It's the variety that attracts people. But in the American Song Contest, so many songs so many of them were like identical, so similar and boring. Now, I'm someone who prefers upbeat, dancey songs. I don't dislike slow songs. Done right, slow songs can be like amazing, but I prefer upbeat ones. And there's about 5 of them in the American Song Contest. Now, obviously, it's the Americans who are voting, so that will appeal to them, but it will not appeal to anyone else around the world, unless you like country music, of course. But there's too many country music ones, and obviously it makes sense because like a good chunk of the American states are rural states, which is like, you know, where country music is. So and also about 4 of the out of the 4, only one of them of the ones that I wanted to get through has got through, which is Alexa. So I wanted Oklahoma's to get through, which is Alexa, which they did. I wanted Iowa's, which was Wonder by somebody Presley, Elizabeth Presley, I think. They didn't even pass the qualifiers. I also wanted Georgia, Stella Cole, DIY to get through. They passed the qualifiers, but did not pass the semi-finals. And I also wanted California, which was Keys to the Kingdom by Sweet to Boo. Those 4 songs are amazing. I recommend you listen to them. And she didn't. They did also not get through to the final. They got through to the semi-finals, but not the final. So I'm rooting for Alexa. Hope she wins. Le Seraphim debuted. Love the song. Love the album. I actually like about 3 songs on the album. People didn't like the fact that. What was it again? They were basically thrusting, they were humping the floor in one part, but I think the company clocked this after they'd filmed the MV and decided to not put that in the dance in the stages, which is a good thing because, like, let's be honest, one of them is like 15, I think. That's gross. So yeah. Also, unjustly, they've been accused of plagiarising Twice's dance for I Can't Stop Me. The bit they're on about is the bit in the chorus where they do that with their arms and they like turn this way and then like move their hips. I can see where you're coming from, but if you actually look at the dance side by side, Twice doing it and then Seraphim doing it, they're not the same at all, because Twice turn this way for starters, do that, move their hips back and forth and then put the hand up. The Seraphim move this way, don't move their hips in the same way, and don't put the hand up. So, like, I don't know why you keep trying to accuse them of plagiarising when they're not plagiarising at all. People have been, like, ripping Hybe apart because Hybe also stated that Le Seraphim was Hybe's first girl group. Now, this is wrong on 2 accounts because, first of all, they were going, okay, you're just going to disregard G-Friend and Promise 9, who technically aren't Hybe girl groups, they're brought under Hybe, but they're still Hybe girl groups, so you can't really forget about them, and they did extremely well while they were under Hybe, and Promise 9 still is. However, they're not the first girl group that Hybe debuted, because you're forgetting about Glam. Glam was the first girl group, or the first group debuted by Hybe, or then Big Hit. Before BTS. They did disband in like under a year, but still. So people aren't happy at Hybe. And rightly so, because Hybe is a hoe. I don't know if you know this, but GOT7 recently, hello, uploaded a new social media account with a new logo and everything. Does that mean that the comeback is nearing? Oh. Finally, I've literally been waiting over 2 years. BVNDIT's coming back, which actually segues very nicely into the first segment, which is the underrated K-pop song segment. And I am choosing BVNDIT's Jungle. In the Jungle. Which was released in April or May of 2020. And was their second mini album, I believe, Carnival, with the title Jungle. And oh my god, I was obsessed. And I just do not think it got the traction it deserved. Partly, along with COVID, one of the reasons why they hadn't given them a comeback for so long. But seriously, Bandit are really, really underrated. Dumb was amazing, and then Jungle was even better. I love Jungle. I love Jungle with a passion. So go and listen to Jungle right now. Go and do it right now. Stop watching this video and go and listen to Jungle. This month on What the Hell Is That Dance Move and How Did They Do It, we're going to be looking at Luna's song, Why Not? Now, this song's dance is really fun. Really, really fun to watch and see them pull off because it's looks very technical. But there's a bit in the chorus, it's actually the very last bit of the chorus. I think it's Chu that sings it. I think it's Chu, I'm not 100% sure about that. If I can find a clip, this is the dance move that I'm talking about. What the hell was that? How did they do that? Now, I used to be someone who was very flexible. Don't laugh, because, like, looking at me now. I was very flexible, I was very fast. This is really hard to believe, I know. And I used to be able to do backflips, the splits, everything, before stress came along and ruined my life. And I can still get my leg pretty high up. Like, I can do high kicks and stuff. I mean, I have no reason to, so I don't really. But sometimes I just do it to my sister because she really can't get her leg off the ground at all. So I just think, I sit there like, I bet you can't do this, and stick my leg up in the air like this. I just can't fathom how they do this. I don't know how you move your feet like that. How do you move your feet like that? Like, yes, again, practice. I genuinely think if I practiced that for like a month, I would not be able to do it. So, well done to them. Comebacks and the upcoming comebacks. We've had some bangers, guys. We've had some bangers, so I've got a message. But again, I'm going to go for like mid-April. Okay, let's go for like the 12th of April. So, latest comebacks. We had, on the 12th of April, we had DKZ, which they've now officially changed their name from Donkeys to DKZ. With their 6th single album, Chase Episode 2 Malm with the title Cupid. Here we go again, all these names. Dreamcatcher came back with Apocalypse Save Us. 2nd full album, title Maison, love that song. And I also like Starlight, that's a really good song. Jessie came back on the 13th with Zoom, that's a good song. Just Be came back on the 14th of April with their 2nd mini album Just Begun, titled Reload. 17 on the 15th released a digital single, the first English one, titled Doll Plus Ing. Don't know whether you say that like that or it's Darling, whatever. A-Pink had their 11th anniversary single on the 19th. A group called Unite debuted on the 25th of April. Very Very had their first full album, which was Series O, Round 3, Whole. Title Undercover. Monster X came back with their 11th mini album Shape of Love with the title Love. Mion from G-Idol debuted with their first mini album My with the title Drive. I Chillin' came back with their first mini album Bridge of Dreams with the title Play Hide and Seek. Don't like the title track, but I like the song La Luna from the album, that's a good one. Elas came back with the 3rd mini album Raw with the title Creature. On the 28th, Moonbyul released her 2nd single album, CITT, which stands for Cheese in the Trap. I was really confused throughout the whole of that music video. Didn't hate it, but yeah, what was going on there? DKB came back with a 4th mini album, Rebel, with the title Sober. And then on the 29th, Psy came back with his 9th full album. And there are quite a few good songs on that. I like Celeb, which I actually didn't realise had been out for ages, but there was no music video for it. And I also, I watched the music video with a massive smile on my face and just did not stop smiling the entire time. It was so good. That is, in my opinion, that is better than Gangnam Style. I'm just saying. Controversial opinion. Okay, so we've got May. May is going to be a good one. So we had, on the 2nd of May, we had Le Seraphim debut. On the 3rd of May, Icon came back with their 4th mini-album Flashback titled But You. On the 4th of May, Alice, which were formerly the girl group Elris, came back with their 2nd digital single titled Power of Love. On the 5th, which I believe was like 2 days ago, Classy debuted with their 1st mini-album Class Is Over Shut Down is the title, and I liked that song. Right, coming up, we've got TXT coming back with their 4th mini-album Minisode 2 Thursday's Child. I think it's Good Boy Gone Bad, I think that's the title, isn't it? And I don't think the grunge phase they have is over yet, because it looks like it's going to be like a grungy song again. I haven't listened to any of the teasers though, so I don't know. May 11th, we've got 3rd mini-album from Cypher, The Code. I liked both of their other songs, so I'm looking forward to that. On the 16th, Astro's coming back with their 3rd full album, Drive to the Starry Road, with the title Candy Sugar Pop. And also, Hyo's coming back, you know, Dessert and 2nd. She's coming back with her 1st mini-album, Deep. On May the 17th, sorry, Wanus is coming back with the 7th mini-album, Trickster. And TNX, a group, I don't know who they are, it's debuting. Oh yes, I do, it's P Nation's first boy group. They're debuting with their 1st mini-album, Way Up, and the title Step Side. On the May the 18th, we've got AB6 coming back with their 5th mini-album, A to B. Drippin' is having their Japan debut. Yerin is debuting. This is G-Friend Yerin, the soloist now, with her 1st mini-album, Aria, titled Aria. May 24th, Blanky. I thought this was Blanca T, but I think it's pronounced Blanky, because the E is replaced by 2. Is debuting with their 1st mini-album, Thumbs Up. And Kang Daniel also releasing his full album, Story. On May 25th, it's a good day, we've got 3rd mini-album from Bandit titled Re-Original, and the teaser images look amazing already. A teaser coming back with their 2nd Japanese mini-album, Beyond Zero. On May the 27th, we've got 17 coming back with their 4th full album, Face the Sun, and the boys are coming back with their 2nd mini-album, I can't remember whether that's Japanese or not, but it might be, with She's the Boss. And on May 31st, we've got Victon coming back with their 7th mini-album, and then to be announced, we've got BTS coming back in June, Ning Ning and Winter are debuting as a unit, Twice are apparently coming back in July. They're also releasing a Japanese album. Rocket Punch are doing another Japanese single in June. And then Winner's coming back soon as well. So we've got a lot to look forward to. And I am going to finish my ramen. I haven't really eaten much of it this one. I'm going to go. And with that, I'm going to go because I'm just really excited about going to IKEA. Because it's like Disneyland, really, isn't it, for adults. So I'm going to go. Bye. Let's hope I don't spend all of my money on... What is that? Oh, that's just depressing. Okay, I'm going to go.